The woman was very upset. She called my secretary and said that you had called her back and interrogated her after her confession.
Mrs. O'Brien?
Yes.
I'm very sorry. I had no idea that she was going to go to you.
Well, she's a fussy woman, and complaining, I think, is one of her chief hobbies.
Yes.
But something in her story made me drop by to see you. Michael, is something wrong? Is there anything I can help you with?
Actually, there is.
Well, go on.
A man has been coming to confession.
Well, the same man you asked Mrs. O'Brien about.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know who he is. I've never seen his face. But I thought she might be able to give me a clue.
Ah. Now, is it the cop I'm talking to, or is it the priest?
That's a good question. I'm afraid that he has committed a horrible crime. A series of them, in fact. And I was wondering, is there any way that I could go to the police with this information?
Did the man actually confess?
Not directly. He was a bit evasive, but he said enough to arouse suspicion. I'm really quite concerned.
Isn't it possible the man was hinting at a crime that he had committed only in his mind? A crime he fears he's capable of in real life?
Yes, that's possible, but I have such
If that's the case, you would be betraying him in the grossest possible way if you divulged the contents of his confession.
Yes, but I'm also afraid of the consequences of keeping quiet. If this man is a criminal, and if he is a repeat offender, as I think he is, and I have this strong feeling that he is about to act again, and if he does harm to somebody, and I have said nothing, then aren't I partially to blame?
If you believe he's a criminal, I think you should tell him to hand himself in.
But he's not repenting.
The mere fact that he came to confession indicates a clear desire that he's seeking help and seeking consolation.
I think he came here to mock me.
How so?
He was wily. He was sarcastic. He showed very little remorse. He was twisting the sacrament of confession into some game of cat and mouse.
You dislike him?
It's more than that. I know he's going to go out of here.
You have absolutely nothing to go on. I'm sorry, Michael. If you were privy to an actual plan, it'd be different. Then we'd have to talk again. But you're running on intuition and suspicion and a host of other insubstantial things. It's simply not enough.
But what do I do with my doubts?
Think back on your own experience.
Yes.
You sought help from the church when you needed it most. When you couldn't forgive yourself for your own transgressions, and you were granted a measure of grace. Doesn't this man deserve the same? Meditate on it.
I will.
Peace be with you, my son. In nomine Patri et Filii et Spiritus Sancti. Amen.